Tuesday edition of the show about food, fun places, and the mayhem of life. Locally, weather-wise, it's like winter just doesn't want to let go. Spring is like 48 hours away, and winter just wants to hang on tight for its dear life. Welcome to the beach house, beach bunker. Oh yeah, we got everything lit up. We're ready to rock and roll. Beach chairs are set up. It's awkward moment day today. We're going to talk about awkward moments, sharing awkward moments, some awkward moments you've had, I've had, and the funny ones from TV newscasts. They should never be just ad-libbing at the end of the newscast. Never, never, never. Also, we're going to introduce you to a new reality show on TLC that's making the rounds on the internet. It's a poly family show. What the heck is a poly family? Imagine two married couples married to each other. I thought that used to be called something different. I guess it's a lifestyle now. And it's, it's awkward. It's fitting that we're going to talk about this today because it's Awkward Moments Day. Yes, how was your St. Patrick's Day? I hope it was awesome. If you saw on my Facebook, you saw that I had a giant Irish shot. I can't wait to show it to you, tell you what's in it. I'm feeling so good this morning. I'm revitalized and ready to take on the world. Woo! And we're also going to go grocery shopping today in Mexico. Our buddy Matt is in Mexico, and he's taken his camera into the grocery stores, video camera, and we're going to see what things cost compared to what they are here. And this is just, I think, not even 10 days old that Matt has shared this video. And we're going to see what groceries cost in Mexico compared to what you pay. See if there's any difference. See if they're paying more than we are. There'll be a little math involved because, you got to do the whole peso conversion and stuff. But I think Matt does that a fair amount, so it shouldn't be too confusing. Anyway, to the weather now in the winter that just won't let go. We've got our lingering leprechaun on one of our cameras. He's in Oak Lake. The Oak Lake leprechaun. He's just guarding the camera there because we have got generally pretty good driving conditions right across southwestern Manitoba, although we did get that dusting of snow. I don't think we got the 10 centimeters that they were talking about, but anyway, it was a little bit of moisture, and we could see more snow today. They're saying a skiff of snow, -2 for the high. The sunshine returns tomorrow and -1, +3 on Thursday. That's still on the menu. The where winter won't let go is literally the first day of spring, the first full day anyway. Friday, our daytime high will only be -9 and overnight down to -20. I told you could probably put those extension cords away, and I guess I'm a liar. Not the first time. Sorry about that. Keep that extension cord handy for later on in the week, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday morning. So anyway, spring is coming in fast, although it doesn't feel like it, and they are definitely snow-free south of the border. Had a few friends tell me, yeah, the snow's been gone for a while now. We are still... No, that in Canada, you can see it. It just is right at the border. Literally, you pass customs and no snow. There's no snow in the lower 48 with the exception of the mountain regions and Maine area. But for Canada, no, we're still doing good. Southeastern Alberta looks to have a little bit of snow gone. I was watching something on TV yesterday where they were saying that they're like 2 weeks away from the start of spring seeding in Alberta. I'm like, how is that even possible? That is so early. It is so early. Okay, before we get going on this awkward Tuesday, Taste It Tuesday as well. Today we're making history. First time in 5 seasons of the show that we will not be tasting food. It will be sampling another Co-op Gold product. What does that mean, pray tell? Well, we will tell you coming up a little bit later on. First, we'd like to welcome you into the Beach House Beach Bunker and get the show on the road. We'd like to say a special personalized good morning to all our Sunseekers who took the time to spend a little bit of moments with us, whether that be 2 minutes or the entire 2 hours. The entire 2 hours is exclusively on Twitch. It's an app, just like Facebook. It's on your TV, as many people watch. It's on your iPad. It's in the App Store. Twitch, TWITCH. Or you can watch the first hour basically on Facebook, as some do, YouTube, X. We've got some folks. And, of course, the first hour is obviously on Twitch as well. There's an audio version of the show at TylerGlenShow.com. That's available for download 1 p.m. Central Time each and every weekday after the show. If you just want the highlights of what we were talking about, you're welcome to do that, too, wherever you get your podcasts. Now, away we go. To see who we've got in chat this morning, Road Reverend is in on Twitch to say good morning and happy Taste It Tuesday, along with Pebbles and Polar Bear, and Old Chickie is here too. Zumba Bernice also here on Twitch. Richard is here on Facebook this morning. Good morning to you, Richard. We've got Cyprian, Crystal, and Donald on TikTok this morning, giving some waves here. Tyson and Willard are also here on TikTok. Good morning, guys. Janine's here on Facebook, along with Loretta and Patricia and Heffron. Good morning to you. Tracy Rogers here on Twitch this morning, along with Jody. We got Kelsey here on TikTok, as well as Jack and Jerry. Jack and Jerry. Sounds like a sitcom name. It's the Jack and Jerry Show. Good morning to you both. Good morning, Jody Castleck on Facebook. Quentin is here too, along with Zill. And, of course, Pebbles and Cindy is here, too. Hope you guys had a great St. Patrick's Day yesterday. Molly is here to say good morning with kitty cat emojis. And Nick Adams is here, too. Nick is joining us on Facebook this morning. KD4380, good morning. Mini vacation starts in 3 hours. How excited are you? Hopefully, this mini gives you enough time to get away from this mini extended winter that we've got the next few days. Megan is here on Facebook this morning. Good morning. Ethan is here on TikTok, and MJ is here on Twitch. Good morning. Good morning. Good to see you. Pebbles is stalking Zumba Bernice, saying you look great for St. Patrick's Day. Oh. Looking great for St. Patrick's Day, Zumba Bernice, in your little outfit. Zill says, good Lord. My oldest daughter always has the hugest smile when she sees you. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Pebbles. Thank you. Oh, you meant Zumba Bernice. Oh. Sorry. I'll go back to where I was. That's okay. Nick says, the beach bunker's reserved for Sunseekers. Oh, Nick and Richard are at it again. These two guys. I don't know what I'm going to do with these two guys, honestly. Richard comes in to say hello. Nick gets territorial. He's like, listen, this is for sun seekers. And Richard, I guess, on other social media platforms, talks about wanting snow. Richard, we don't want to bring in the screenshots and have a big court case on the show. It'll be the people's court. Don't. Does Richard really love winter and want copious amounts of snow? In this corner is Richard. In the other corner, is Nick Adams. He is a full-fledged sun seeker who has said if Richard does not love the sun as much as the rest of the sun seekers, he must go from the beach house. We'll do that. That'll be a good show. That'll be a good show one day. We'll do that. Oh, Tracy Roger, good morning on Twitch. Good morning, good morning. MJ says, I took the garbage out with no coat. It's nice out there. That's Stockholm Syndrome, isn't it? Where you're just like, I must love this. It has been so long. It's minus 15. I'm out here in my pajamas taking out the garbage, and all of a sudden I have a weird accent. But anyway, it's friggin' nice out here. The rest of the world thinks it's a little cold, but it's okay. You must make the best of it. Cheerio. Cheerio. No, give us heat. We want heat. We want heat. We want sun. We want heat. Old Chickie says, we got 6 inches of snow. What? No, someone's been lying to you about 6 inches. Okay, I'm wasting time. Sorry, Dingbat. Matt, good morning. Barry, hello on TikTok. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Wow, how was that steak last night? I don't know what steak you're talking about, Pebbles. I didn't have steak. I had chicken fingers, but I had the most amazing shot of Irish jelly and Baileys. I can't wait to show it to you. K-Nick Stowe is here. Good morning, K-Nick Stowe. Hello, hello. Cindy says Winnipeg has no snow at all. Kind of all melted already. My niece goes to school in Minot, and they've been without snow for about 2 weeks now. Serious, though. You come off the Turtle Mountains there, and it's all gone. It's all gone. We've got a lot left in Brandon, and it's going to take a little while. It's going to take a little while to get rid of all the snow, I'm thinking. Jared Evanishin is in Vietnam this morning on Facebook. Good morning, Jared, or good afternoon, or I do not think it's morning over there. I'd be scared to guess. It's probably evening. You're probably having some evening cocktails over there. Good to see you. Travel safe. Going to have to check out your Facebook page to see if you've got some pictures there. Travel safe. I hear it's beautiful over there. Nick says, good morning, Vietnam. I remember that from someplace, and I can't put my finger on it. Is that a movie? TV show? Anyway. Good morning to our sun seekers. We're going to move on to good thing because I want to show you this beautiful present I got yesterday. Yes, I got a present. But first, Sharon says, birthday boy. We had the celebration sombrero on for old Chickie's birthday boy yesterday, and he wanted steak, so we had steak. That's a good-looking steak. Nice. I can just hear the sizzle. Ooh, and a cast iron pan to boot. Looks like a T-bone. Oh! Very good. I take bologna and I cut it in the shape of a T-bone steak and then I fry it. It's the same thing. It's almost the same. And it's budget friendly. Debbie Kynock is here on Facebook. Good morning. Trev Webb. Good morning, Trev Webb on Twitch. Good morning, everyone. It's Hump Day Eve. Oh, it is. It is. And, Quentin put his extension cord away. He's not a happy guy. Because then you got to pull it out again. I know. I figured we were done. I'm sorry. I figured we were done. Oh, now Tosh is ready to talk to me. Are you done visiting? You're done catching up with everybody? It's time for good things. So now Pebbles is I wonder if she's got pictures. It looks like she does. Look at this. Okay, happy St. Patrick's Day. It was a party at Pebbles' house yesterday. and more chicken. Chicken must have been on sale. Or is that from the previous day? I can't remember. I can't even keep track of these pictures. It's unbelievable. We got steak, we got chicken, but I want to show you my awesomeness. I know you saw the pictures, but now you're going to get the commentary of me and my smiley face getting my beautiful drink yesterday from Sharon. Thank you so much for the shot here. Now, there's a bit of a story behind this. So there is some sun seekers who came with us on many trips, several, Travis and Sarah. Sharon is Travis's mom. Travis sent me a DM that said, hey, mom's making a bunch of shooters, and she watches the show and wants to make sure you get one. And this is the picture that came in, and I'm like, hey, I'm always up for a shot. And they all live in my area of town in the southwest area where the beach bunker is. And so easy for them to kind of pop on over. And I thought, well, I don't want to be too much trouble. It's just a little shot. Oh, no. So Travis comes walking down the street yesterday with this big mug filled with deliciousness. And it's all layered Jell-O. So you've got lime vodka at the bottom, and then you've got Bailey's in the middle, and then it's orange on top. And there's booze in all three layers. And I needed a spoon. It was probably, I'm going to make this again. And not just for St. Patrick's Day. I think it's one of those things that I would definitely make again. You know how you have Jell-O with whipped cream on top of it? This was like Jell-O with the Bailey's cream. I guess I didn't know you could make Jell-O shots out of Bailey's. But when you dig into it, it was delicious. Absolutely delicious. I am going to make it again for sure. Jared says it's 7:13 in Vietnam, in case anybody wants to know. Zumba Bernice says, please show pics of Vietnam. I want to go there. No, Bernice, you need to stay home for a little while. You need to stay. Your miles are used up. You need to stay home. Come on now. That's a little between Tosh's pictures and Zumba Bernice's travels. I'm going another place every month. My gosh, you guys. Japers. Zill says, I can't remember the last time I got a present. Well, you know what? I was thinking of you, Zill, as I was enjoying that. It was delightful, and it was fat-free, sugar-free, not alcohol-free, though. There was some liquor in that, and it made for a very nice St. Patrick's Day. So, again, thanks to Sharon and Travis and Sarah was supporting cast on that one. Koenig Stowe says, Robin Williams did Good Morning Vietnam. Richard has a GT. Well, thank you, Richard, for staying on point, helping us stay on theme for the show of the good things. He says, I won free coffee from Tim's yesterday. Another free coffee! Another free coffee. Oh, and I had to show you some I had a couple that I had forgotten. I'm so terrible. We got bombarded with pictures yesterday on the show. And Colette says, this was Michelle's birthday party weekend. Now, we did have the wine. We did have the wine that was completely drained. We had that on the show yesterday. But there were a couple other pictures that didn't come through until the show was done. Sometimes that happens. And so here she is. Kind of a big deal. And she is so good at dill pickles. Of course, they were winners of was it Joe Nichols? I think it was Joe Nichols, right? Joe Nichols concert tickets to Skydancer, and they came down. They brought me pickles on the live stream, and they were fantastic. The pickle juice was excellent as a hangover cure, and she's quite talented at making pickles, and she is a big deal and looks fantastic. Happy birthday on the weekend. There's the crew looking good. Oh, we got somebody cut off there. We got hang on a second here. We want to make sure we get everybody in the picture. And they were so much fun. That was a long trip for them to come down to Belcourt from, I think they're in the Birtle area, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So that's quite the jaunt. We had a good time. Good time. Pickles were good the next day, I'll tell you. Pickles were good. So I'm glad that we could get that on. And thank you for sharing that. Happy, really belated. Derek says all the JFK files are going to be released today. That's the good word. How many times have they said that, though, Derek? How many times have they said that we're gonna know all, we're gonna know everything? Something else will pop up today. I mean, have we not seen that or heard that child story, the boy who cried wolf, and then eventually you just quit listening? It's like, yeah, they'll release a bunch, and then they can't release them all because of national security. Blah blah blah. Speaking of Skydancer, hey, at Turtle Island Adventure Park, 175 feet of water slides, a lazy river. You can slap the inner tube down there. They've got tubes for you available right there next to the lazy river inside the hotel. They've got all those water slides. They've got hot tubs. They've got cabana service and more at the Turtle Island Adventure Water Park. It is the Midwest's newest indoor water park, complete with a retractable roof that they pull back in the summertime. It's a great family fun place. And, man, they've got a lot of action happening at Skydancer, not just the huge water park there, but, of course, they've got world-class entertainment with Tracy Bird coming in November. Lil Jon will be performing in August, and Rascal Flatts, lead singer of that band, will be performing in July. That's an outdoor show. Check out all the details at SkydancerCasino.com and check out Turtle Island Adventure Park. Maybe, just maybe, something fun for the family to do for spring break. Yes. And Leon's Furniture Superstore. If you're looking for furniture, appliances, or electronics, go see my friends at Leon's. They've got a comfort sale on right now. So if you can sit on it, if you can lay on it, it is specially priced. That's right. You can get half off of things like the Jessica sofa. Just $6.99, regularly like $1,500. Same thing goes for the Sealy Malana Queen mattress. Regular, like $1,800 on for $8.99. Up to 50% off select sofas, up to 50% off select clearance mattresses. It's the comfy sale, the comfort sale at Leon's, 3635 Victoria Avenue. Check out inventory at Leon's.ca. And the Elkhorn Resort Clarkson Nordic Spa. Of course, a ton of activities happening up at the Elkhorn, but what I want to draw your attention to is an art exhibition fundraiser for cancer care. It's happening this weekend, 1 p.m. at the Elkhorn Resort. These pop-up craft sales and special events that they've got, they always do such a great job. Last weekend was a fresh flower workshop with Kathleen Lagasse from Souris. This weekend, art exhibition fundraiser for cancer care. If you want more information or maybe you'd like to take part, just go to the website, elkhornresort.mb.ca. And tonight is another wellness class with Shane. She's doing yoga. She's been doing yoga every Tuesday through the month. She'll be doing it again tonight. And there is wine tasting at the Clarso Spa at the end of the month. That's on the 27th. That's a Thursday night. They got a sommelier there, charcuterie board, and, of course, a dip in the beautiful, relaxing bubbles of the Clarso Nordic Spa, elkhornresort.mb.ca. Check it out. Pebble says, GT, yesterday our son passed his swimming level, and on to the next one. That's fantastic. Angela Damaris is here on Facebook. Happy Hump Day morning, y'all. Happy Hump Day. Is it? It's not Wednesday. No, it's Happy Hump Day Eve. We're trying to push. We're pushing forward. Yellow Jacket says, I put Crown Royal in the orange layer. Oh, Yellow Jacket. Oh, I didn't know you were Yellow Jacket. Very nice. Crown Royal in the orange layer. I think your brain plays tricks on you. When you're eating orange Jell-O, you're thinking orange. I don't know. The Baileys is what stood out for me. I'm like, wait a second. This Baileys is gelled. But it's creamy is delicious. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Yellow Jacket. It was fantastic. Amy PBR, good morning on Twitch. Timmy's Rocks, yes, indeed. Stella's joining us on TikTok along with Cappy and Firefighter. Apparently there was a fire at the dump yesterday morning. Almost got out of control there for a little while. Yikes. They're investigating. But don't they always have a fire at the dump, or is that just me? The dump is always smoldering when I'm there. I don't know. I don't know much about the dump, except it stinks, and I always think I'm going to blow a tire when I go to visit there. Trev Webb says the big game tonight, Jets against the Vancouver Canucks. Jets win 4-2. Is that your prediction? Derek thinks it's going to happen. Derek, if it happens, I will do one of these. You can't really see that well. They're never going to release it. I'm so sick of them saying, I've been waiting and waiting, and it's not going to happen. They're just full of it. Lindy is here. Good morning, Lindy. Hey, it's nice to see you. Mavis, too. Mavis is here, too, piling in. So, Awkward Moments Day today. We're going to talk about some of the awkward moments that we've had. We're going to take a look at some of the awkward moments that have been captured on television. That might be somebody waving to you or you wave to somebody, or you're waving back to somebody, and there was no waving involved. They weren't even waving at you. It was somebody maybe behind you. I had an awkward moment at the clinic one time where a guy came and sat down beside me, and how you doing? I'm doing just fine. That's great. How are you? Great. And then we'd get into the small talk about the weather, and then he asked me if I was running Safeway yet. And I'm like, I didn't know what to do. So are you running Safeway yet? And so I rolled with it. I'm like, no, I'm not, just working away. Every day is a new day. Generic. And then thankfully I was called into the doctor's office, but I didn't know what to say because we were quite deep into the conversation. And he had obviously confused me with somebody that works at Safeway. Anyway, there's lots of awkward moments. Some worse than that, and we'll discuss. Derek says, yes, but this time it's the Cheeto that is promised. He promised before. And then the Attorney General, are you not following this? And then the Attorney General says, well, you know what? We had to tell the president that there's still some stuff that can't be. They're never going to release it. Phooey, So far, he's been delivering us on his promises. Oh, God. Well, he's been attempting. There's been lots of swings. I don't know if there's been any home runs yet. I am, and I know what's going on, Derek says. This time it's going to happen. Okay, Derek, we will check in tomorrow. Now, when it doesn't happen, don't abandon the show out of embarrassment. Don't do that. Come and take your lumps. Don't just take off and leave us, because when they decide it's going to be something else that they can't tell us what happened. No, it's just so stupid. Stupid games. Anyway, we are going to go to the beach today, and we're going to go to Mexico, and we're going to check out some grocery prices in Mexico. Stuff cheaper, stuff more expensive. If there is stuff more expensive, what is? I wonder. I'm curious. Seen a little bit of it, but not all of it. We'll watch it together. We're going to go to Playa del Carmen today and check out what a Tuesday in Playa del Carmen is looking like this morning. Let's have a look-see here. Oh, the sun is coming up. A little bit of cloud in Playa this morning. Beach break, back with more in a bit. Thanks for being here, guys. Del Carmen, Mexico. That's Playa Car Palace. The pier, watching the sun come up for a Tuesday morning. Oh, nice and warm. Some people by the pool already. Oh, they're putting those towels down. I see you, Jerry. Jerry, you're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to do that, Jerry. You're not supposed to put the towel down on the chair. You're supposed to get up and, you know what? Send somebody in and get the breakfast, then just flop yourself down on the chair, Jerry. You're not allowed to use the towel. That's an unspoken rule of the resort. My goodness. Oh, Molly's got a GT. Oh, my gosh. I finally opened up to the people in my life where I was feeling anxious, and everything is solved now. Why? Oh, I'm so sorry when you get the winner's bell. My brain had zoned out or something during good thing. Molly, I'm so happy for you. Good job. Look at, just like the sun is coming up. Look at you tackling things, living life, facing challenges head on. Look at, here comes the sun. Do-do-do-do. Way to go, Molly. We believed in you. MJ says, hope Mother Nature has her crap together tomorrow. I want to run to Brandon. Got to get some lacrosse stuff. Ooh, lacrosse. Lacrosse. Weather tomorrow, not bad, actually. Actually, it's not bad today either. We did get a little bit of snow in the Brandon region. Someone said 6 inches where they are. So there was a significant snowfall yesterday. They were calling for 10 centimeters. I don't think we got significant in Brandon, just enough that, you have to get the shovel out, but no snowblower or anything like that. And we are expecting more light snow today. High of -2 or -7. MJ was out in her pajamas, and said, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. We got the pajama report. The pajama report with MJ. We are live outside. I'm taking my trash out, and it's actually not bad. It's actually not. Things are going to improve for Thursday. That's our nicest day of the week. Sunshine and 3, and look out Friday. First full day of spring. Spring arrives at 4 o'clock in the morning on Thursday, and then Friday we get punched in the nose. -9 for the high, and then -20 for the overnight low. Like, winter just wanted to give us one more smack in the lips. Thank you. Thank you, winter, for doing that. Officially, we have 1 day, 20 hours, and 27 minutes to go. And we are finally through winter. How awesome is that? Welcome back into the Beach House Beach Bunker. And today is a special day. It is Awkward Moments Day. And I want to know some of the awkward moments that you've had. Do share. Robin says, waving at someone who's waving to somebody behind you. I said, a waiter saying, enjoy your meal. And I say, thank you, you too. Which I've also done that at the airport when you go through the TSA or the security people, and they've got the gray bins, and you're all done with the gray bins, and they'll say, have a good trip. And I'll say, thank you, you too. And realizing you're not really going anywhere. Awkward. Chad says, when you run out of toilet paper in the stall and you have to ask somebody, I never have. I always check. I am not going to be caught in a situation like that where there's no toilet paper in the stall. Brian says the elusive trailer hitch celebration when one goes for a high five and the other comes in with a fist bump. Yeah, that's awkward. That's what they call that? The trailer hitch? It kind of is, hey? You go, hey, high five. Hey. It's just like, there's something very weird about that. Yeah, I guess that's probably wins the awkward award for me so far. Oh, my God. Nick says when he graduated high school, the principal said congratulations, and Nick said thanks, you too, kind of like the waiter. Cindy says, talking to the person next to you shopping, thinking it's your husband, and you didn't realize it was somebody else. I am confident my wife has done that. I have managed to sneak up on Trace when she gets in a store. It's crazy. I can sneak right up on her. She's just like focused on the stuff that she's got. I can bump into the cart and she's just like, oh yeah, no worries. She's just like focused. So I could be totally doing that. Judy says, try to open your car door, but it's not your car. And I've done that, and to the point where the car beeps, which is a warning to say, hey, back off. Back off, car, but beep, beep. Why is my car beeping at me? And why is my key not work? Yes, I have a key. I don't have a fancy new vehicle that opens itself and all that stuff. And then I'm thinking, and then I literally, I'm just like, I tiptoe, and I don't tiptoe. I'm a big guy, but I literally tiptoe backwards, just like, oh God, please don't go off, please. Because then you know what's next is the yelp, 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 yelp. And it's like, I'm not breaking into the car. I thought the car was mine. Quentin says, when I worked in the mall, I went to get my Christmas gifts wrapped at the booth. I made a cheeky comment saying I'm so bad at wrapping, it's like I'm a blind guy with two broken hands. Not realizing that it was the CNIB gift wrapping booth. Oh, that's all right. See, this is like confession. You are absolved of your sins of awkwardness. I mean, holy crikeys. MJ says, I first got with my husband. Hang on a second. We went to a flea market. He was wearing a Canadian tuxedo. Saw someone wearing a Canadian tuxedo and black hat like my hubby. Now, hang on. Not everybody knows what that is. A Canadian tuxedo is like wearing blue jeans. It's completely denim from top to bottom. So you got a jean jacket, a jean shirt underneath that, and then jean pants. I don't know why they call it a Canadian tuxedo. It's just the way it is. So he's wearing a Canadian tuxedo. Saw someone else wearing one in a black hat like my hubby, went up to them, almost goosed them. Can you imagine? They turned at the last second before I could goose him. It was not him. Wow. Whoa, that would be awkward. Can you imagine if you had goosed him? What would you say? That would be, yikes. Yeah, what would you say? They could call the cops. Hey, what? Or it would be, hey, how are you? What's going on here? Can I help you with something? Are you trying to find something? What's going on here? Awkward Moments Day. Awkward Moments Day. Being awkward. This, the TV news business can be awkward when they do their segues, and this happens locally all the time. It's not internet worthy, but in broadcasting, they call that the wrap. So everything is done. They're wasting time at the end of a TV newscast. They've done what they call the kicker story. It's usually a fluff story where the little boy has a lemonade stand and the fire department shows up and they support him. That's so adorable. That is fantastic. All right, that's all we have for the news tonight. And make sure you get some lemonade in you there tonight, Sarah. Well, thanks, Tim. I think I will. Do you like it with ice or without? I like mine with ice, and preferably a 26 of vodka, because I have to look at you every day. It's very awkward, especially if there's no chemistry between the people that are working. Watch this one. This is a bad one. This is on the Fox affiliate. Fox 21, where local news comes first and super awkwardness. Have a look.
For tonight, UWS and CSS will meet in men's soccer. Last time they played, they tied 1-1. So hopefully they don't tie again, because no one likes ties.
A winner.
Yeah, always want to win. I mean, I like bow ties, but
So you got a new one.
yeah,
You look like a birthday present and all that.
Thank you. So you want to open me? Find out what's in?
What? I don't know. I guess no comment.
I think it's just best we go. We'll be right back.
You look like a birthday present wearing your bow tie. You want to open me? What the fuck? The look on his face, like turn the camera. Look at it. Look at him looking into the camera like, Jesus, turn the camera off. Turn it off. And the guy in the bow tie is like, I just said open me on TV. And the host in the middle, she's like, yeah, we gotta go now. We gotta go. Ooh, I'm turning red from the awkwardness of them. That's a bad one. That's a awkward. Yikes. It's Awkward Moment Day today. Do share. Awkward. Zumba Bernice says the evening we went to Clarso, it was so steamy. When I switch gears and get into it was so steamy. We were at Clarso Nordic Spa. The bubbles were bubbling. My husband didn't see the woman whose lap he almost sat in when we entered the hot tub. Oh, we had MJ do the goose, and Mr. Zumba Bernice could have done the, how you doing? Hey, awkward. Oh, boy. Jesus, the guy on the right wants it. God, the left is like, my wife is going to be so upset. Zill said, I've had so many awkward moments in my life, but in trying to remember one too quickly and easily mentioned, my mind is drawing a blank. Take your time. Take your time, because I think I've got another awkward TV moment. This, once again, I believe is at the end. Oh, no, this is a live hit. So when you're doing a live hit with somebody with a big personality, and sometimes this, too, can get away from you because it's a non-scripted portion of the newscast. So in this, it's a fundraising dinner that this woman is on location at, and she's tossing it back to the crew in the studio. You see stuff like this all the time, but it's an awkward one, and it kind of comes off the rails big time.
Merry Christmas in July.
Merry Christmas.
In July. And I'll see you guys at the Logies on Sunday. Yeah, this is my outfit, by the way. What do you reckon? Red carpet,
perfect.
red coat.
Well, yes.
Pretty
Why
swish.
not?
You're wearing your Ugg boots on your hands. That's progressive.
Yeah, it's my muff. There we go.
It's my what? She said...
Natalia's brought back the muff.
Oh, my God.
It's very practical, the muff. And Carl's lost it, Natalia.
For keeping your hands warm.
Exactly.
It's like an earmuff. That's
Host
what
of
you...
things
I don't know
that
what
you
they're
could,
laughing at.
do with that. All right.
It's a little
I think we
awkward.
should move on.
Yes.
Coming up, how good, how embarrassing are parents?
Hi there, and thanks for watching.
Oh,
20
yes.
years
I could see how she would, it's like earmuffs, but just one. I don't know. The funniest was when Tyler was showing some video and someone let a fart go. Someone lets a fart go. Well, that's not awkward. That's just stinky. Blessed Mama say, what did she say? I missed it. Well, she had one of those warmers on her hands, and she was talking about how she had a muff, and asked, do you like my muff? And MJ goes on to explain that muff is another name for a lady part. Cindy said it wasn't a fart, it was somebody burping. Some kind of professional business meeting. Yeah, I'm not quite sure about that. And then you've got interns doing content creation behind the scenes. This is from a few years back. This went viral big time. 20 million views on this. This is Global News Calgary. An awkward moment when the weather forecaster was doing the participation activity of the day. Now, participation is a Canadian invention where you have this husband and wife. They go around in jogging suits, sweatsuits, And this was back in the 80s, and they did a public service announcement on television where they say, "Hi, it's time for participation. You know what's really great? Walking. Walking. It gets your heart rate up to so many beats per minute, and you should go walking," and blah, 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 blah. It's time for participation. And so it's encouraging people to get out and be active. What were their names? Joanne and Jerry? No. I can't remember the participation people, but they're married in real life. And anyway, they were encouraging everybody to exit. Body break. Thank you. That was body break. It was participation. Joanne McLeod. Thanks, Ashley. And Hal. Joanne and Hal. So everyone in Canada knows what body break is. Thanks, guys. Everyone knows what body break is and participation. And it's activities. So the weather forecast has the participation activity of the day. So it's walking. Some days it's walking. Some days it's swimming if the weather is nice. And it kind of ties into the weather. So it's a good fit. But in this case, you've got a young person doing the content creation. And the participation word of the day is from the playground. And what happens when you go to the playground and you're on the equipment at the playground? You see something that you can, push your brother and sister on. They sit, and there's chains that go up to the top, and they go back and forth. They go on a set of swings. So the participation activity of the day is, well, I'll let him tell it.
It's nice this morning. Your participation. I can't do this. What? Your participation activity today is swinging. It was acceptable back when Hal and Joanne were kind of the face of participation.
Awkward.
Go to the dollar store and get a fishbowl. Oh, swinging at a playground.
I wasn't expecting this
Fishbowl?
reference.
You put your keys in a bowl.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, unfortunately.
Awkward. See?
So, either way, you get your activity in for the day, I guess. There's that.
Well, good cardio.
Oh my God.
Some of the best, they say. Some of the best, they say.
Really?
Sorry. There's so many things I want to say, but...
No, by all means. What's stopping
The gates are open now. Gates are open. Go for it.
Okay. All right, let's talk
Enough.
Don't look at me
Participation activity of the day is swinging. And, awkward. Awkward. It's Awkward Moments Day. Oh, live television is always good for a few awkward moments. Oh, my gosh. Cindy says, Ty, you were showing my video of hail, and my husband burped in the background. Oh, I remember that. Although I don't think it was too awkward for him, more awkward for me, because I was showing a video of the storm. Cindy had taken the time to send in a video of the hailstorm, and we're all watching the hail. And I don't even know if you have that video still. I'd have to go back way, way, way back. It'd take too long to find. Anyway, we're all sitting there quietly watching these hailstones come down. Brr. And I'm like, was that me? No, I don't think so. So it was a little awkward for me, but when you got to go, you got to go. You got to go. Quentin says, I once slipped on the old pressure mats that open the doors in the mall as a teen. Oh, man, I forgot all about those things. The pressure mats are what they say they are. You stand on them, and then they open the door. Somehow I jumped back like a ninja and still looked like an idiot. They don't have those anymore? MJ says, Tyler, the other one is when she tried to poison everyone with her dip. Well, that's not awkward. That's attempted murder. Quentin says you get nutted by the teeter-totter. That's awkward and painful. Good Lord. How do you get back on track from that? Oh no, you just go to a commercial. That's the beauty of television and having somebody in the control room. That's why usually when there's a meltdown or something bad happens, we'll be back right after this. You just know that in the back of your mind when shit hits the fan. It's like a ripcord on a parachute. You always have that in the back of your mind. We'll be right back after this important message. Blessed Mama says her awkward moment when I was in retail. I asked a girl how far along she was. Oh, I know where this is going. Oh, fudge. Oh, no. Oh. I asked her how far along she was going, and I congratulated her. She was not expecting. I learned never, ever to do this. And, you know, I think it's to make you feel better. Everybody, I think, has done this. You in life, it's one of those things, you step in it, and then you realize you are never, ever to do it again. You just say, how are you? Oh, my gosh. You know, what's new? You try to just guide them into that direction because it's like, yeah, lots of babies around these days. Boy, lots of people having babies. I'm setting you up. Can you help me out here? And then you don't get the whole baby thing. It's more like, yeah, whoa, a lot of good buffets in town these days. Okay, well, I know what that's like too. An all-time awkward news interaction from Nashville. Okay. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. I do not see it here. A friend request. Yeah, we're going to have to do that because I'm not getting all those messages. Quentin's done that too. I did that once. It turned out she had her kid 7 months earlier. Oh my God. Awkward moments. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. You do come back. You'll come back with it, and everyone has done it. It's awkward moments for everybody. Thank you for sharing your awkward moments. Maybe one of your awkward moments is that you got cut off when you were in the bar. I saw this, and I thought this was really cool. Because it's awkward. I've had that happen to me a couple of times. Once in Mexico, they gave me a big takeout cup and told me I could have anything from the bar in this giant styrofoam takeout cup, but I had to leave. It was, Senor, it's time to go, Senor. It's time to go. We'll give you a takeout cup. You have to leave. And I'm like, oh, man. And I thought that was a cool way to say, hey, you know what? I wasn't causing any problems. It's just like I was getting to the point where it was getting a little much. So I think this is a great idea. A bartender, instead of, saying in the bar, hey, you're cut off. He gives these cards out. Just slides it under your drink. And it says, you have been cut off. Please leave quietly and no one will know. It has been a pleasure to serve you, but it is time for you to leave for the night. That's kind of a neat little thing. Hey, Brenda Gerard. Good morning to you. Good morning. Top of the morning to you. Hopefully you had a nice St. Patrick's Day yesterday. Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC, 1500 Richmond Avenue in Brandon, Westman's #1 EV dealership. If you're looking for a new car, you owe it to yourself, you owe it to your budget, you owe it to your pocketbook to check out the selection of EVs at Murray GM in Brandon. Because the Blazer and the Silverado and the Hummer and the Equinox, they're all in gas and they come in EV as well. And with fewer moving parts, less trips to the gas station, you're going to save a lot of money in the long run. Now, there is some investment up front and you've got questions with that. And of course, they've got the answers at Murray GM in Brandon. So they would love to see you go take one for a test drive this spring. Put that on your list of things to do. Take an EV for a test drive at Murray GM in Brandon, Westman's #1 EV dealership at 1500 Richmond Avenue. At Sunrise Credit Union, they want to give you some cash. Yes. This promotion they've got going on, $30,000 in your hand with the low 3.89% residential mortgage rate. There's never been a better time to purchase a home and have a chance at winning $30,000. What could you do with that? You could do a quick renovation of the house you're about to move into, or maybe it's all good to go and you want to get a whole bunch of furniture and appliances, or maybe the stress of buying the house is you're gonna want a vacation. I mean, there's a lot you can do with 30 grand. Maybe put a vehicle in the driveway with that 30 grand. 30 grand in your hand. Again, contest running now with sunrisecu.mb.ca. And Co-ops of Westman, you're at home here with your local co-ops. And again, this is the first time that we have done a Tasted Tuesday where it's a product I will not be consuming. I will be showing you a product from Co-ops of Westman that first time in 5 seasons we've done this. And it's pretty exciting. It is a new product. It is a Co-op Gold product. You'll see it in action right here on the show in hour 2. You've got to check it out. We're always showcasing Co-op Gold products. It is the store brand of Co-op, premium brand products at an affordable price. And again, when you support the Co-op, it doesn't get more Canadian, it doesn't get more local than supporting your co-op, okay? Because they take the profits, they reinvest them back into the community. And a Canadian through and through, Heritage Co-op, Pembina, Twin Valley, Valley View, Boundary, and Hamiota Co-op. And your Taste It Tuesday is coming up in just a second. Don't you think you're past that? You will contest getting the card, or you'll have trouble reading it, or maybe that's just me. I'm not sure what we're talking about now. I don't know. Oh, the kicking somebody out of the bar. Don't you think if you're past that, you will contest the card? I don't know. Like when I got kicked out of the bar in Mexico with the styrofoam drink trick. I remember thinking, oh God, I'm embarrassed. The first thing you think is like, God, am I at that point? And obviously I was. And then number 2, it's not their fault. I mean, they're just trying to sell stuff. I've been buying lots of their stuff. I feel a little bit of embarrassment. Now reading it might be, I think that maybe that would be the suggestion we have. I hear you that, hey, what does this say? Does this say you're trying to kick me out? Oh, then the gig is up. Then they're off to the races. Quentin says, as a former bouncer, people don't think they're as drunk as they are when you ask them to leave. Yes, I share Blessed Mama's concern about reading, though. You might have to make the card bigger, which makes it less inconspicuous. But anyway, they're trying to keep people from an awkward moment, because it's awkward moment day today. I hope you don't have any awkward moments if you're on TikTok. I want to thank you for being here. Thank you so much to Steve and Terry and Quincy and Hannah and Kate. Thank you so much. Ken, you guys have a great day. We're moving the party over to Twitch exclusively, twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. We have to say goodbye to our friends on TikTok. There's still more to come, including grocery shopping in Mexico. You're going to want to join us for this and our Taste It Tuesday. That is not food. That is all coming up in hour 2 of the show. Thank you for the likes. Thanks, Murd. Hey, we're moving over to Twitch. Come and join us. Twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. Thanks, TikTok. See you later. No, sorry, we got to run. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. I apologize. Come on over. You can watch through the website, too, at tylerglenshow.com. Okay, come join us. Come and join us. Thank you, YouTube. You guys have a great day. We'll see you for Hump Day tomorrow. Thank you so much, X. You too have an amazing